This is a step-by-step guide on how to hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Step 1. Decide that you're gonna be a YouTuber. You can decide that you're gonna be a YouTuber for a variety of reasons. For example, it could be that it's always been your dream. Every other kid wants to be a YouTuber. Whether or not you're on camera depends on your individual comfort level, but every boy wants to be a gaming YouTuber and every girl wants to make storytime videos in their bedroom. I've not tested this hypothesis on anyone, but I'm 120% sure I'm right. For me personally, it was that I was making Instagram reels for like over a year and I made no money. I made zero money from Instagram reels. Instagram reels pay you jack shit. What the hell am I being consistent for? Because the cold-blooded motivation of getting clout to spite your high school enemies can only last you so long. At some point you need to move on to a bigger goal, okay? But the point is, you've now decided that you're going to be a YouTuber. Great! Now the next step is... Okay, the next step is reconcile with the fact that, let's face it, motherfucker, you're way too anxiety-riddled to make a YouTube video, because what makes you think you're fucking confident enough to do that shit, okay? Your hobbies include fucking lying horizontally on your bed watching other people make YouTube videos. Now I gotta get on camera and talk for like 10 minutes on my own. This is like public speaking. I hate public speaking. It's like making a presentation in class, and I once had to do that for like 2 minutes and was only in front of like 20 other students who are like definitely not listening to me. They're not paying attention at all. I couldn't hold my fucking attention, and I was like fucking holding the paper like this and it was shaking everywhere. And now you want me to do it every week in front of potentially thousands of people? There's no way I can get on camera and post a video. Okay, what if I just became a faceless YouTuber, right? There are faceless YouTubers who are like super popular and they play games and they do fun things and stuff. I could be a faceless YouTuber. Next step. Decide whether or not you want to be a faceless YouTube channel. Everyone wants to be a faceless YouTube channel. It's like clout without any of the anxiety, right? And like none of the vulnerability of being on camera. I could totally be a faceless YouTube channel. Next step, realize how hard it is to be a faceless YouTube channel. Because while the idea of being a faceless YouTube channel might seem very appealing, because psychologically, right, it feels safer because you're not on camera, because you're camera shy. In your anxiety about how you look on camera, you fail to realize that being a faceless YouTube channel often comes with its own unique and a lot of times more annoying issues. Because for one, if you're a brand new channel, odds are you're fucking bad at making videos. You're not very engaging. You're not very interesting. Your scripts are not very good. You're not very good at talking on camera. How the fuck are you gonna be a faceless YouTube channel without any of the appeal? Or maybe you're really fucking good, you're really funny, you actually don't have this fucking issue, you'll hit it big straight away. Now you're locked into the fact that you're a faceless YouTube channel, and the only thing worse than being like a face on camera YouTube channel and having no subscribers and it being really embarrassing is being a popular, successful, faceless YouTube channel. Because either, number one, you're now gonna have to be really vigilant about never showing your face, or number two, you better be as hot as the Sahara Desert, hot as the fucking surface of the sun. Because if your face ever gets leaked and you're popular and you're a faceless YouTube channel, the anticipation and the expectation for your appearance is gonna be so much worse because now you've built it up for people in their head. Either way, you can't beat the delusional expectation that your audience will build in their mind of what you look like. Like literally no one can do that. Just take what I'm saying into consideration before you decide whether or not you're going faceless on your YouTube channel. My point is, being faceless is also really scary. Okay, so after I've like fear-mongered you for 5 minutes about whether or not you're gonna be a faceless YouTube channel, finally, the next step is you're gonna post your first video. Hi guys, welcome. This is my first YouTube video. So I want to have way too long of a fucking intro to your video, and what the fuck is wrong with the audio? But it doesn't matter. The point is, you did it! You made your first video! Now you're gonna post it! This is so incredible. Well done. This is your first video. I'm so proud of you. This is how it starts dogging me uphill from here. And you might be wondering, right? You might be wondering, oh man, Crystal, but it's my first video. What if no one watches it? What if no one looks at it? Well, don't worry. Next step, either give up or post another video. So if you picked give up, then I guess you could fucking close this video, alright? Thanks for watching, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my second channel, check out my online shop, link up here, also down there. But if you picked post another video, then good for you! You're gonna post your second video, and you know, if you're a YouTuber now, right? You posted 2 videos, you're an entrepreneur, you're hustling. You've now learned from your first video on how to make this one just a little bit better. You're gonna be better on camera, you're gonna speak a little bit less awkward, and you're gonna post again, right? Now it's gonna be like 10 times better. There we go, okay? Second video up, and this time it'll be different because I really tried on this one. So there's definitely gonna be people watching this video. Next step, either give up or post another video. If you picked give up, then close this video. I'm not gonna fucking plug my socials again, except I am right now. Yep, 2 social plugs in the span of 2 minutes. But if you picked another video, then you're gonna post a third video, and now you're gonna start feeling a little bit rough, right? Like, it wasn't awesome posting the first time and then nothing happened, and then posting the second time and then nothing happened. But like, third video, right? Third video and no fucking views, no fucking subscribers, no. Holy shit. Holy shit. No way, someone subscribed to me! Someone subscribed to me, and it's not someone I know in real life that pities me. A stranger watched my video and they liked it enough to like subscribe to me. This is incredible. Next step, keep posting videos. Get high off the teeny tiny validation you get when your videos get a couple of views. You feel oddly proud, but also weirdly embarrassed at the same time because you like making videos, right? But also a lot of the time you'll post something and it won't pick up, or like none of your 12 followers liked the video. So like, you're either gonna keep grinding it out, or at this point you're gonna slowly drop off, slowly fall off the curve. So now you're in the thick of it, right? You're grinding, you're working on your videos. Now I can't tell you how long this stage is gonna be because I'm gonna be so fucking honest with you. You could either like pop the fuck off and go viral on your first video and hit it big right away, or like this stage, it could take fucking years. Like, it could take years, and I'm sure that'll be totally fine for your ego and your narcissism and your mental health. Or you can pour your blood, sweat, and tears into something and have almost no payoff for many, many years. Like, yeah, 4 people like this video. That's 2 up from last time, but also like, it took me like 4 hours to think of a topic and plan it out and shit, and then like another hour to film the video, and then I had to learn how to edit the video. And if you didn't know how to fucking edit videos previously, that shit takes a long time. The learning curve for editing is so steep, and that'll take you like what, another 3 hours at least. So in total, that's like 8 hours of work for like 32 views. That's like minimum wage, except you're not monetized yet, are you? So it's not even minimum wage. You're making like no money. You're actually making $0. You're paying money with your time and labor, and also your equipment, because you had to buy a camera or a mic or editing equipment. But fuck this shit, Crystal. I hate this. Like, yeah, I like making YouTube videos. It's kind of fun. I like being creative and shit. But like, also, I kind of want to be paid for my hard work, right? How do I speed this up? Well, don't worry. Next step, trial and error. So the next step is you're gonna try troubleshooting what's wrong with your videos to try and optimize how well they do, right? You're gonna make a Reddit account and go on like r/YouTubers all the time and see what other people are saying. You're gonna try and figure out what's wrong with your filming style. Is there something wrong with your editing, or my framing, or your audio? That one's a big one. You're not gonna realize that if you made it this far, you probably put all of your money in the wrong spots, because your initial reaction, your normie reaction, was you went out and you bought a camera and you recorded yourself doing talking head videos with like beautiful framing. But in reality, what you actually should have done was spend that money on a new microphone and film the visual on your phone. But even more importantly is you should have paid more attention to the content and the pacing of your video, and even more important than that is your thumbnail. If you're a face on camera YouTube channel, I recommend your face being in the thumbnail, making some adjacent soy facing expression to the camera. So these are some good ones, right? I'll give you some. If you're not a face on camera YouTube channel, that's also fine. Either way, golden rule is the visual on screen should be incredibly clear and not confusing as shit as to what is going on. Regardless of what genre of YouTube video you do, you should treat your thumbnails like they're being made for someone who's like kind of a little bit visually impaired. So like, if there are shapes, make sure they're really high contrast shapes. Or like, if you use words, then make sure the text is huge and you use really simple words, like the reading level of like a 10-year-old. So basically, you should treat your thumbnails like they're being made for a visually impaired child. If your YouTube channel is actually content made for children, then the only difference here is that you would use even brighter colors. That's the only difference. But everyone should be making their thumbnails like they're for visually impaired children. Another thing, audio. Your audio, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to be listenable. Your video quality definitely doesn't need to be perfect, but it needs to be well lit enough so that people can see you on camera. If you hit all of those things, you're just gonna keep doing that. You're just gonna keep doing that with different content ideas. You're gonna throw shit at the wall a lot of the time. I recommend doing a lot of shit throwing at the wall just to like see what you like, you know, like experiment while you have no subscribers. And keep building your followers up, you know? Depending on a variety of factors, including your topics, your content style, how engaging your thumbnails and your titles are, how much people like you, and also general luck, this process can take longer or shorter than you expect. You're gonna have a really weird relationship with the YouTube algorithm, because on the one hand, you know it's there, but on the other hand, you can't see it. You don't really know what it does. You don't really know how it works. Everyone in the online community is going to talk about it and discuss it, and it's going to cut your checks a lot of the time, and it's going to be a big determining factor on whether or not you win. It's not going to be the only factor, but it's going to be a big one. But how big? I don't know. No one really does. Everyone has their own ideas about it in theory, but do you really know? it's gonna kind of become like your god. Like an elusive, faceless, omnipresent, omniscient entity that you must reckon with at some point in your career. But here's the thing, right? The algorithm doesn't care. It's got no stake in you. No blood, no sweat, no mercy. It's just a machine that chews up what you give it and it spits out ones and zeros. It's pure cold iron. It doesn't care if you spent days working your voice down to a knife's edge just to say the right thing. It only knows clicks and views and nothing else. And you keep working. You gotta keep working. You gotta keep going because standing still is as good as rotting. Sometimes it feels like you're building something real, and sometimes it just feels like you're clawing through mud, trying to find something worth holding on to. And you keep going, not because you love the algorithm or believe in it, but because you have to. Anyway, you're gonna keep growing in followers, I hope. If you're doing it worse, you might just grow slower. But hopefully, on the whole, your general subscribers and views will increase over time, as long as you're consistent. If you're lucky, you'll have a few big hits, which will push you up into the next little ranking a little faster. And every time you have a big hit, you're gonna hope the next video pulls the same amount of views. And it never does, and it's really fun. But overall, you're looking for a gradual overall increase in views and subs. It's kind of like stocks, you know? Like the market will dip on a day-to-day basis or like incrementally it'll dip, but you need to believe in the market, you know? You need to believe in the market's ability to correct itself because over a long period of time, your growth will go up and you can't just pull out when the market has a bad day. You need to believe in the market. You need to believe in the market's ability to correct it. Next step, you're gonna try and get monetized. Requirements to be a YouTube partner, in case you don't know, except you should if you're serious about this. 2 requirements. Number 1, you need 1,000 subscribers, and number 2, you need 4,000 watch hours on your channel in a year. This is gonna be your new goal, okay? This is gonna be your holy grail. 1,000 and 4,000. These are gonna be the magic numbers, the magic metrics. It's gonna feel fucking impossible at the beginning, okay? Like thousands of hours. You're not gonna believe in yourself. Your mom is not gonna believe in you. Your mom is gonna be like, 4,000 hours, people watching your videos. You're gonna be out of your mind. You're gonna be like, thanks, mom. Yeah, I know. That's a huge number. And secretly, you're gonna do it anyway. Because you're crazy. Because you possess the rare type of high-functioning delusion and grandiose sense of self, as well as cripplingly low self-esteem that lends itself really well to being a YouTuber. Simultaneously, you're gonna be like, 4,000 hours, 1,000 subscribers, I can do that. These are easy numbers. I spit on that. That's so easy. Are you joking? Are you kidding? I can do that. At the same time, you're doubting yourself. That's crazy. 1,000 is a lot of people. 4,000 hours, that is a lot of time. People need to watch my video for so long. 4,000 hours is 240,000 minutes. That's like a lot of minutes. My videos are like 15 minutes long each. Like how many times will people have to watch my videos to hit that? That's like 166 full days of my videos being played, and I have to hit that in a year, and it's gonna seem crazy. And that's why the curve is actually so high. But if you're delusional enough, more specifically, if you're high functionally delusional, as in you're delusional with action, right? Then you can do it. This is the secret combination, okay? You have to be both number 1, delusional, but number 2, high functioning. You can't be low functioning delusional. This means I talk about being a YouTuber a lot. This is every single person you know that's like, I'm gonna write my screenplay this year. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna write my novel this year. I'm gonna get 6-pack abs this year. And they don't. Why? Because you have the delusion, but you don't have the high functioning part. These people are everywhere. They can show up any place. You could be a lawyer and high functioning in your job, but low functioning in the fact that you want to be an author, but you're never gonna write your novel. Or you can be currently jobless, living in your mom's basement, but be high functioning delusional enough to make actual YouTube videos and keep posting them. Another combination is being high functioning but not delusional enough. You're gonna live your life as an office receptionist or like a really well-adjusted tax advisor. This is also a good path. You're probably happier because you live in the present moment. You're not stuck in the karmic samsaric delusion cycle that the rest of us are in. But also, I'm pretty sure if you are this type of person, you're not watching a video on how to be a YouTuber anyway. Or if you do want to be a YouTuber, you've probably never made it this far because you're a person that doesn't keep charging at a brick wall even though it's not giving you anything. Because at this point, right, you've spent maybe like a total of 1,000 hours of your life on making YouTube videos, and you're not even in the YouTube partner program yet. You're not even paying your bills with this. You're not paying any bills with this. If you were a person of rational mind and sound logic and reasoning, and you did anything for so long and put so much blood, sweat, and tears into anything for so long, trying to make a living off of it, and you had no linear path of career progression or even minimum wage for all of your efforts, you would just stop, because you're not delusional. You're not a delusional person. And honestly, good for you. I really respect that. All the best to you. You're probably happier than me. Depending on which of those 3 archetypes you are either going to keep going, never try, or give up before you hit the goal. If, however, you do keep going and you do have the delusional, high functioning personality that lets you keep going, then one day, I don't know how far into the future it'll be, but one day you will hit 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. But the important part is, you've made it. You are now officially in the top 2% of all YouTube channels. That's right, top 2%. You did it. You are now officially making money off of YouTube. You're a professional YouTuber. Well done. Congratulations to you. Depending on how many views you get, you could either be making like $2 or like $2,000. When you start out, right, when you first enter the program, this money is not gonna be good. Like, it's gonna be below minimum wage. It's gonna be way below minimum wage, like aggressively below minimum wage. Like, it doesn't really matter to you at this point, right? This is a huge milestone. You're so full of adrenaline and like chock full of pride, and good for you, you really should be. But at least now you're getting paid at least something for something that you were previously doing completely for free. And you're gonna feel like everything is worth it. Every thankless thing you've done up to this point is gonna feel really good. It's gonna be the motivating factor that keeps you making videos and being consistent. And then one day you're gonna get an email, and it's gonna ask you if you'd like to do sponsored content on your next video. Now at this point, you're gonna feel crazy. You're gonna feel like a real proper YouTuber now, you know? Because me? You want me to advertise your product? This is incredible. Brands want to work with me. This is so exciting. You're gonna email this brand back and be like, thank you, I'd love to work with you. Can you tell me more about this opportunity? And the brand is gonna respond to you and be like, yes, hi, Crystal. Wow, thank you so much for responding to us. That's amazing. It's fantastic to be working with you. We're currently trying to promote our pet GPS trackers. And what we want from you is a dedicated videos where you review one of our pet GPS trackers. And the good news is, we're gonna send you one of our premium dog GPS collars worth over $200, which you can keep for free. Isn't that so awesome? And because this is your first sponsor, you can be like, wow, that's awesome. Wow, a brand, and I get to keep a premium dog GPS collar. I don't have a dog, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway because a brand wants to work with me. This is so exciting. I'm a professional YouTuber. And so this brand is gonna send you that dog collar, and you're gonna make a video about it. It'll take you maybe like 20 hours to make this video reviewing this dog collar. It's a little harder because you don't own a dog, but that's how long it's gonna take you. And this is business, you know? You're like a professional, you're like an entrepreneur, you're like a business person now. And you post this video, right? And it does okay. It does fine. It's okay. It does okay views. And wow, see, I did a sponsor. This is so awesome. And now I've got this GPS dog collar for free. That's so cool. That's so cool. I made this video and I got a dog collar. It's worth $200. It's worth it's, you know, a retail worth $200. I don't own a dog. What would I do with this? I mean, it's cool. Like, it's cool. It's a cool product. I mean, yeah, yeah. But the video took a long time to make. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, like, this is cool, right? This is a cool brand, and they wanted to work with me. That's cool. But I kind of feel like, I don't know. I kind of feel like I got a poor deal, you know? Like, I don't want to be picky. Like, I don't want to complain. A brand wanted to work with me. That's so cool. But like, I don't know. I don't really need a GPS dog collar, and it did take me a really long time to make that video. And this brand got like 2,000 views on my video, reviewing their dog collar. But now I have a dog collar. Okay. This is okay. Next time, I'm sure the next email that I get from a sponsor is gonna be an offer for payment, okay? Like, they're gonna offer me money to do this next time. The next sponsor is gonna be paid, okay? It's gonna be great. This is fine, you know? Yeah. Oh. Okay, yeah, new email. I just got a new email. I just got another sponsor email. Another brand wants to work with me. This is so cool. This is a brand that sells golf swing analyzers. They want me to do a dedicated product review video of this analyzer, which analyzes how good your golf swings are. And the best news is you can keep this golf swing analyzer for free. All we need is a 10-minute long video discussing how much you like the golf swing analyzer, give your actual opinion of the product, and you can keep the golf swing analyzer retail price worth $120. Okay, so it's another gift video, I guess. Like they're gonna send me a golf swing analyzer. That's cool. That's cool. I don't I don't play golf, but you know, retail price $120. That's cool. Yeah, I don't play golf. I don't need a golf swing analyzer. I don't even own golf clubs. I guess I could do a video where I analyze my Wii golf swings. I just wish they'd pay me money, you know? Like that would be super good. Um Maybe I could ask them to pay me money for the sponsor. I don't really need the golf swing analyzer. But like, what if they don't want to work with me anymore? You know, that would be terrible. Then I wouldn't even have a sponsor for the video. And like, what if they think I'm pushy if I ask for money? Okay, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna ask them. I'm just gonna ask them. Oh, okay, they responded. I got an email. They responded. Let's see what they said. Hi, Crystal. Unfortunately, we don't have the budget to pay you for this sponsorship, but we can get you on our affiliate program where you will receive 20% commission for any time someone buys a golf swing analyzer. But all jokes aside, your first few sponsorships, you're not gonna get paid. They're gonna give you a gift. It's fine. Just take it. One day you will get a paid sponsorship and it's gonna be awesome. Next step, going viral. So this step can happen before or after this point, but at some point in your career, hopefully, you're gonna hit your first viral video. You're gonna have no idea what the happened and all your other videos will suddenly look like hot garbage. You're gonna try and capitalize on the success of this video by making videos similar to this one, but it's not really gonna work and you're not really gonna know what's going on. Next step, have an existential crisis about the state of your YouTube channel. Because on the one hand, right, you made a viral video. That's crazy. That's bananas, monkey bananas crazy. But on the other hand, I can't recreate it. Why? Why? Because psychologically, right now in your head, the metric for success on your channel has moved and you can't recreate it at all. You can't even recreate it with any success at all. And you're gonna start doing topics in a similar vein to that viral video, even though you're not really sure that that's the type of content that you want to do. Or you're gonna hop on a ton of trends and hope that something else will take off like the viral one. And you're gonna try and break down what exactly it was about that video that made it go viral. And this entire process, right? This entire process, it's gonna f you. It's gonna f with your head. Because at the end of the day, you don't know why viral videos go viral. At some point, you just have to accept that you can't really construct a viral video. This is gonna be a very painful realization for you. That a part of what makes a video viral is in your control, but a lot of it is also out of your hands. It goes back to what I previously said about what runs a channel's success, which is the people, but also your god, the YouTube algorithm. You're gonna feel really lost as to the type of videos that you want to make if you're like me, because let's face it, this video is a thinly veiled allegory for my own YouTube channel. You're gonna have an identity crisis about the type of content that you want to make, especially if you're a channel with a face, because people online are gonna start assuming you're one type of way, or you're gonna play up one side of your personality. For me starting out, it was the side of my personality where I was like the sad girl on the verge of tears in her room doing sad ruminative content. And it's gonna make you feel really weird because on the one hand, yeah, that is me, but also that's like 30% me, you know, like that's like me 30% of the time max. And you don't want people online to only see you that way. Next step, you're gonna try and rebrand. You're gonna try and make videos that you find more fun and that make you laugh and you write them and it makes you feel good. It won't feel all the way good because any type of video is gonna brand you in some way or the other, but at least this time you made an active choice. And you have fun making these videos. I enjoy making these videos and I enjoy laughing at these videos. And I hope you are also having fun making these videos if you're at this point, because if you're this far in and you're not enjoying it, what's the point? Hopefully at some point you start self-actualizing a little bit. Not all the way, because your job is still kind of contingent on other people liking your content and liking you and thinking you're entertaining, but you get into kind of at least half believing in the validity of your own craft, even if the view count is sometimes not as awesome as you hope it would be. Hopefully you find some kind of middle ground where you make the videos you like, but you still toss the audience a bone every now and then, because that's the nature of the game. It's not all about you, but it's not all about them either. It's a constant back and forth between what you want to make and what people want to see. And maybe if you play it right, you'll find the sweet spot. That place where what you love doing just happens to be what people love watching. And if you do all of this, if you do all of this and you stick to it and you have the high functioning delusion of all of this, one day you'll hit 100K. And for about 5 minutes, it feels euphoric. You're gonna take your friends out to drink and you'll feel like the world's most important person. And then afterward, you're gonna go home. YouTube will ask you for your postage details so they can send you that silver play button. And when that arrives, because it hasn't yet, I'm sure it'll feel good for another 5 minutes. 10 even, because it's heavy and silver. And you'll enjoy it. And it'll feel really good. And you'll still just be one person sitting in your room, talking to a camera. And you win! You've got 100K to your name, and a silver play button, and the anxiety of what comes next. And it's fun. And in some way, it's kind of fucked up. Like, it's fun, but it's fucked up that the goalpost keeps moving. But for now, everything feels good. And it feels nice to be recognized for your work, because YouTube is work. And thank you all for being here, truly, and for watching this channel. When I was growing up, it was never my goal to be a YouTuber. I always knew that I wanted to do something creative, but I wasn't really sure what exactly. When I was 10, I wanted to be a writer. And when I was 16, I wanted to be an artist. When I was 20, I wanted to be an actress. And now I'm 23, and I want to be a YouTuber. And I like that YouTube lets me use all of these other skills. I get to be a writer and an artist and an actor in my videos. And somewhere along the way, I also got a law degree, and I get to use that too, because honestly, it is kind of like running a little business on your own. And I like it. I really like it, and I want to do other things, but YouTube is incredible. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for subscribing, and thank you for watching. This is incredible. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.